Alrighty, guys, welcome back. We're talking about La Comodora here in Sentinels of the Multiverse. Hero number 34. So just two more heroes in the core set to go through, and then there's a lot of heroes in extra sets. Sentinels of Earth Prime, and of course, the Great Cauldron. So we've got plenty of stuff left to do in this tutorial series. Once we get the heroes done, then we got the villains, we got the environments, we got the Defensive Edition. We might even want to try that, depending on how things go. But we're 34 in, and we're going to talk about the Comodora here today. All right, so there's her information, and she does have a variant as well. Good looking variant there, the Pirate Lady. It's kind of cool. So let's check out her cards and see what she does. She comes with 29 hit points, La Comodora. It's times Lessons, Power, Shuffle Hero deck. Select a card from that deck's trash. Put it under the top card of that deck. La Comodora. And then on the back side, one player may play a card, one hero may use a power. Reveal the bottom card of a deck. You may discard it or put it into play. Cool there. And for the variants, we have 28 hit points and Curse of the Black Spot. Black Track Shot. La Comodora deals one target 2 energy damage. Discard the top card of the deck. And then on the back side, of course, one player may draw a card, destroy a target with 1 hit point, and shuffle a trash into its deck. Alright, good looking artwork there as well. So those of you who don't know this, La Comodora is actually a villain that goes by the name of Le Capitan. And so Le Capitan becomes La Comodora. And all the villains here in when I did the last one with Ascastria, she is also a villain that turns good. And each of the hero versions has a different name. So Ascastria, La Comodora. We also have in this Lifeline and Luminary are the last two that we need to look at. So all of these characters come in the Oblivion pack, and they turn several villains into heroes. And so, I just wanted to cover that because I wasn't 100% sure which pack they all came in, and I checked in between episodes, and it is the Oblivion pack. All right, 29 hit points. We already looked at her cards. Let's look. She's got 17 different cards, two copies of Rig Teleporter equipment. At the start of your turn, either discard a card or destroy this card. At the end of your turn, the Comodora may deal one target 1 irreducible energy damage. Then if that target has 5 or fewer hit points, it cannot deal damage until the start of your turn. That is actually a really helpful power. A really helpful power, to be honest. And I'm going to do something here to adjust my face so it doesn't look like I'm sitting in the sun right now, although it looks like the Oblivion. 2 copies of the Brig Teleporter. 2 copies of Cannon Portal equipment. At the start of your turn, either discard a card or destroy this card. At the end of your turn, La Comodora deals one target 3 projectile damage. Nice power there. You can see her gimmick is all about discarding cards to keep her cards in play. Number 3, chronological sweet spot. Ongoing limited. At the start of your turn, destroy one of your ongoing or equipment cards. At the end of your turn, reveal the top card of each hero deck. If the revealed card is a one-shot, play it. If not, discard it. And combat training, there is 2 copies of this. Ongoing limited, if the Comodora would be dealt 3 or more damage, prevent that damage, and the Comodora may deal 1 target 2 projectile damage. Then destroy this card. 3 copies of Concordant Helm. Its equipment, it's limited. You can take your pay, power, and draw phase in any order you want. At the end of your turn, you may either move an equipment card from your trash to your hand or put the bottom card of your deck in your hand. 4 copies of Flintlock and Cutlass. 1 shot. The Comodora deals 1 target 2 projectile damage. The Comodora deals 1 target 2 melee damage. 4 copies of that. 2 copies of Future Tech Deck Gun. It's an equipment. At the start of your turn, either discard a card or destroy this card. And then it has a power. The Comodora deals up to 5 targets 1 irreducible energy damage each. 3 copies of Harnessed Anomaly. Harnessed Anomaly. 1 shot. Shuffle 1 card from a trash into its deck. Put the top card of that deck into play. You may draw a card or play a card. 2 copies of Maria Helena's Plot. Ongoing limited. Whenever one of your equipment cards is destroyed, either draw a card or La Comodora deals each villain target 1 fire damage. You may look at the bottom of your deck at any time. We have 2 copies of Parajorda Figurehead. It's an equipment card. At the start of your turn, either discard a card or destroy this card. Increase damage dealt by hero targets in this play area by 1. At the end of your turn, you may move this card to a play area that doesn't contain a Paradoja Figurehead. So a good way of getting a lot of extra damage spreading around onto your different teammates. Cool. Rudder in the Time Stream. So it's an equipment card. At the start of your turn, either discard a card or destroy this card. Power. Move 1 card from a trash to the bottom of that card's deck. Then move a card from a different trash to the bottom of that card's deck. And then draw a card. Good artwork on that one. 2 copies of that card. All right, 2 copies of Runaround. 1 shot. Shuffle any number of equipment cards from your trash into your deck. La Comodora deals 1 target X irreducible energy damage, where X is the number of cards shuffled in your deck this way, plus 1. Obviously. She's all about the Oblivion and the whole timeline of the Oblivion arrival and everything. So kind of all of her mechanisms deal with that situation going on. So where are we? That was 2 copies of Rudder in the Time Stream. We got 2 copies of Run Aground. It's a 1 shot. Shuffle any number of equipment cards from your trash into your deck. The Comodora deals 1 target X irreducible energy damage, where X is the number of cards shuffled in your deck this way, plus 1. Nice Run Aground. Ship Shape, ongoing limited. The first time you discard a card each turn, you may draw a card. At the start of your turn, you may discard a card. If you do, put one of your equipment or ongoing cards in play on top of your deck, and then play the top card of your deck. Okay, Ship Shape. 2 copies of that. 3 copies of Take Dime. It's a 1 shot. You may destroy an ongoing card, an environment card, or a target with 1 hit point. If a card is destroyed this way, draw cards until you have 5 cards in hand. Great way to get our cards back in. Awesome. Take time. And then we have Temporal Rigging. There are 2 copies of this card. It's an equipment. At the start of your turn, either discard a card or destroy this card. At the end of your turn, a hero may use a power. If none do, you can draw a card. And 2 copies of Timeless Treasure. Equipment. At the start of your turn, either discard a card or destroy this card. At the end of your turn, up to 3 players may each draw a card, which gives them all of their special items. Here's Tempest getting her sword, her relic sword. And last but not least, 3 copies of Weight Anchor. It's a one-shot. Reveal the bottom card of your deck. If it has the same name as a limited card currently in play, discard it. Otherwise, put it into play. If an equipment card enters play this way, repeat the text of this card. So she can get several of her cards into play pretty easy, pretty cool, pretty quickly by using this. 3 copies of that card to get her equipment going and put them into play. So, what do I think about her? Again, this is another character from the Oblivion timeline. As much as I love Sentinels of the Multiverse, and I love it with all my heart, it's just I never got into the Oblivion timeline, and I never really got into playing that mechanisms at all, or putting the heroes up against the Oblivion. And since a lot of her cards have to do with the timeline and all that, she can obviously play against other villains and stuff, which is fine. But I've never played her, so I can't really comment. I can see what her mechanism's all about, keeping these cards into play and then having to discard cards or destroying the cards that she does have in play. So she needs a way to generate a lot of card draw. So obviously she has several things to help with that, but obviously she works well with other characters that give other characters card draw, legacy, and those kind of characters that kind of support. Oh, all heroes draw a card. She loves characters like that. So, and then keeping her cards in play, she does a little bit of damage. She does a little bit of, a little bit of damage here, there. She does have a couple interesting powers about looking at the bottom of her deck and moving cards from the top of the deck to the bottom of the deck and manipulating which cards on top and all that, which is, it's kind of gimmicky. It doesn't really, it doesn't make it a fun experience. It just kind of makes it a different experience. It's just a different way of let's see, where was it here? So like this one here, this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. At the start of your turn, you may discard a card. If you do, put one of your equipment or ongoing cards in play on top of your deck. And then play the top card of your deck. Why? Why are you putting it on top of your deck just to play the top card of your deck? It makes it seem a little more like there's more going on than there really is. It's really just putting a card into play. So I don't understand why, unless she's got other mechanisms that can cause other things, but it's if you do put one of your equipment cards or ongoing cards in play on top of your deck. So I'm taking one of the cards and putting it on top of my deck and then playing the top card of my deck. So unless she does something whenever she plays a card, I didn't see anything like that. So, you know what? One thing I would like to find out is what her difficulty rating is. The Comodora. So, complexity of 2. Complexity of 2. All right. So, she seems fine. I really can't give you much insight into, if she's fun or interesting or anything. It just seems like she's got a gimmicky thing that just doesn't seem very, it's more of a gimmick than it is to be fun, I guess. I don't know. I would have to try, or maybe we'll try and play her and see. Reveal the bottom card of your deck. If it's the same name as a limited card you currently have in play, discard it. Otherwise, put it into play. I mean, again, a lot of her things, this is kind of situational. I mean, you don't often get to look at the bottom of your deck, but, for her, she can look at it any time. Either discard a card to destroy this card, so she's going to need a lot of card draw to have other players drawing cards. So she's discarding cards so that up to 3 players can draw a card. So she's discarding a card. 3 characters are drawing cards, so it's basically a 2-card advantage. At the end of your turn, a hero may use a power, which is very nice if you want to not let somebody do that and draw a card to build up a nice buffer of cards. This one is super good. I think this could be very helpful. Increased damage. She puts this in play and then she can move it to other characters and stuff. And she's got 2 of these, so she can get 2 of those in play. That would be kind of good. Definitely help because I don't think she does a lot of damage. I mean, she does okay. Just, she's not really a damage dealer. I mean, like, what would be her role in a group? Like, she's not a damage dealer. She's not really a support. She's not really a healer. What would be her? I mean, she's kind of a mixed bag of just like deals 5 targets 1 irreducible damage. But just to keep this in play, it's going to cost you a card every turn. Seems very expensive. Here's 1 target 2 damage, 1 target 2 damage, so 4 damage. Being able to take your power and your play and your draw phase in any order. I mean, sure, again, kind of gimmicky. And then either move an equipment card from your trash to your hand or put the bottom card of your deck into your hand. Okay? So obviously if she can look at the bottom card of her deck, then maybe she can move those cards into her hand so she knows what's on the bottom of her deck. So that way she can activate them with these other cards. Yeah, I mean, it seems fine. It doesn't seem super great, but I mean, we'll have to see, I guess. Well, that is La Comodora for Sentinels of the Multiverse. Hero number 30. What are we up to now? 34? So just, as I talked about, just 2 more to go, actually, from the core set. All of these heroes are from the core set. And we are up to, where are we up to? We're up to right here. So actually we have 3 left. We have Harpy, Lifeline, and Luminary. So 3 to go there. And then after that we have all of the Sentinels of Earth Prime. There's a bunch of those heroes that came out. And once we get through all those, then we start the Calderon heroes. And there is a boatload of those. As you can see, quite a few. So looking forward to checking all those out once we're done. So Harpy will be up next time. Thanks so much for coming out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon, my friends. You take care. Hopefully you enjoyed the series and look at each of the heroes. Sorry I couldn't be much more help with her. We'll have a lot to say about the Harpy. Lifeline, not so much, and Luminary, not so much, as those are 2 characters, again, that came out with the Oblivion timeline, and I didn't really play much about those characters at all. But we'll see you next time. Take care, and we'll see you soon.